Hello, my name is Ivy and welcome to another episode of Shibi Travels. Today I'm here in Northern California, specifically Half Moon Bay, Northern California, and I'm gonna give you a hotel review of the Ritz-Carlton here in Half Moon Bay, California. So check it out and hang around and I'll give you a full review. So Half Moon Bay is part of San Mateo County, which is 25 miles south of San Francisco. San Francisco is one of the largest cities in Northern California. So I decided to walk around and check out the property. So it is a chilly afternoon here in Half Moon Bay. They do have a golf course, and I'm told that they're very famous for their golf course and the scenery, like these beautiful flowers. But I'm not allowed on the golf course because A, I'm not a golfer, and B, I'm not a member. I noticed that this property has membership. Like there are houses, so there are different cottages, and those are for the members. I'll try to show you in another video about the member cottages. So they showed me the beach access for the Half Moon Bay. This is the beach access. We're gonna go down the stairs. So it's funny. I mean, I know this is Northern California. I still brought, but when I know it's Northern California, and I saw on the website that it's by the beach. So I brought a bikini just in case. The weather is very typical of Northern California, and I should know better. It's sunny, but the wind is very chilly. I don't think anyone's gonna wear a bikini, let alone me. But it's still sunny. Okay. But yeah. So I'm here in Half Moon Bay in Northern California. I'm gonna do a hotel review of the Ritz-Carlton here in Half Moon Bay, California. So just check it out, hang around, and I'll show you different parts of the hotel and the property. Okay, I'm wearing my sneakers, so I don't want sand in my sneakers. Let's not go near the water. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see me very well because the sun is glaring. But I love the beach. Every time I see the waves, it just calms me. It's very calming. I relax immediately. My stress level goes down like 90%. I relax immediately. And it's funny because when I'm at home in Texas, I play the ocean wave music's in Spotify playlists in the background because just the sound of the ocean is very relaxing to me. So yeah, I love the beach, even though it's very chilly, like the wind is very chilly, but just looking at the waves, it's very relaxing. So I think this is public beach access because there's a sign that says you're leaving Ritz-Carlton property. So I don't know if you can see it from here. Over there, it's the Ritz-Carlton property. Over there. So, as you can see with my videos, the houses have a very New England feel and design. In fact, as I was looking for the beach access, it reminded me of those Jane Austen novels, Jane Eyre, Wuthering Heights, which is I think a movie right now with Margot Robbie. I haven't seen it. But yeah, it's very calming. I forgot to bring my flip-flops. I don't know if I want to put my feet in that chilly water, but it is super calming. As you know, if you're new to my channel, go ahead and press the like and subscribe button. But if you're not new to my channel, you know I have 2 dogs. The oldest is Panda. He's 7 to 8 years old. He loves the water. But the youngest is Frankie, and he's scared of the water. And there was one incident. We went to San Diego because we wanted him to see the beach, see the water, the ocean. And he stood there in the waves, you know, and he was getting drowned by the waves. He didn't know what to do. I was like, oh my goodness, my dog is gonna drown, and he's not even deep into the ocean. But the oldest, my oldest Panda, he loves the water. Okay, so let's go back because it's really chilly. Let's go back to the hotel. Okay, so it's around 5 o'clock. We're gonna head back to the hotel, and there's a really nice walkway, 5 to 10 minutes. Ooh, sorry, I have nasal drip. And I wanted to show you the flowers. Like, it's such a nice walk going back to the hotel, okay? So hang around and check out my video about the Ritz-Carlton Half Moon Bay, okay? Okay, so let's take this shot with the flowers. Okay, so Half Moon Bay is high up in the mountains of Northern California. I flew in San Jose International Airport. I rented a car. It's an hour's drive from San Jose to Half Moon Bay. It's high up in the mountains. And if you're like me, who has asthma, and not just exertional asthma, like, you know, somewhat manageable asthma. And I forgot to use my inhaler today. When you go up high in elevation and you have asthma like I do, it's hard. Walking on high elevation is hard. Breathing is hard. And I forgot to use my inhaler. I did pack it today. I just forgot to use it. I was in such a hurry. I wanted to make it on time in Austin Airport. So, memo to self, and memo to anybody watching who is an asthmatic, also known as an asthmanaut. Make sure you can take it easy when you go to high elevations like mountains, because like, ooh, I feel it, you know. I left my inhaler in the hotel room. I kind of feel it. Okay, so yeah, it's a good thing we're walking back to the hotel. But yeah, hang around and don't go anywhere. So I don't know if you guys can see the houses here, but because it's across the golf course property, but I'm gonna try and show it to you. Obviously, the people who live there are above my pay grade, way above my pay grade, but it's a beautiful house, very New England design, which is, I don't know, I guess it fits the weather, you know, although this is Northern California. As I was saying, if you're an asthmatic or an asthmanaut and you're in high elevation areas, be sure to take it easy. Make sure you have your inhaler on hand, you know, put it in your pocket. And it's funny, I was gonna say something. I was talking to my coworker. So if you're a Filipino watching, or if you're not a Filipino watching and you're thinking about joining the military, I mentioned to my coworker that I said I wanted to join the military here in the US to help with my student loans. But when they found out I have asthma, it's a definite no. Immediate no. And I said, what about Space Force? And they said no. And then I remember telling my coworker, OMG, even the Space Force doesn't want me. We were just laughing. So the Department of Defense doesn't allow individuals with asthma to join the military. It's an immediate no. They're not even going to entertain you. Okay. So it's such a nice day. It's so sunny. It's sunny, but I don't know if you can see how bright and sunny it is. Here, that's better. But the wind is really chilly. Okay, there are some golfers here and there's a sign, beware of flying golf balls. Okay, let's get ready. So behind me, that tall circular structure is somewhat circular structure is called the observatory. And I thought it was a tourist area, but the front desk personnel said no, it's a meeting area. It's just called observatory because of the look. But this is outside the Ritz-Carlton. A lot of the guests just want to take a coastal walk, enjoying the scenery and the air, fresh air, and the greenery. And that is their outdoor restaurant. It starts with the word ocean. I forgot the other name. So you don't have to check in to eat in their restaurant. You don't have to be a hotel guest. A lot of the people will just come in, dine in for lunch, and hang out because they do have a fire pit, especially with this kind of weather. So let's go inside. Like I said, guests can do the daily resort coastal walk. They do have tour guides, or you can do it by yourself. So we're gonna go check out their Ritz-Carlton spa, which is cool. Let's go check it out. Whenever I travel or whenever I'm booking hotel reservations, I'm very mindful of what is it really inside the hotel, because usually hotel websites will post pictures, and these photos are curated by photographers, the videos are curated by photographers. So my purpose behind these hotel reviews is to give you a real world experience with what happens inside these hotels. And I'm very impressed with the Ritz-Carlton, but I do have a couple of viewers who emailed me. Oh, and they also have their own jacket and clothing apparel line. And yes, let's check out their gym. You do need the hotel card to check it out. But as I was saying, I do have a couple of viewers who emailed me that they appreciate how detailed my videos are, because I'm very particular about where I check in when I travel, and they have these towels, and free glass water bottles for their gym going guests. You have apples and water for free, and I think they offer free headsets if you want to listen to your iPhone. So it's a well-serviced gym and very clean. I do not see litter, right? Let's go work out in a minute. No, really, I'll think about it. So let's go outside again and check out the rest of the spa. So I just checked out the hotel spa downstairs in the second floor, and they have coconut water with no sugar added. So I'm trying it out right now. It's really good. It tastes really good. It's not like the ones that you see packed in Trader Joe's or H-E-B or Walmart. It's really good. So I already checked in like a minute ago. But I'm going to show you my room. I checked in and then I said, while there's still a little bit of sun, I wanted to show you guys the beach. Let me grab my hotel key. So this is when I checked in. They said this was the room that was available. Otherwise, I would have to wait a couple of hours before I could check in, which is at 4 o'clock. But I arrived. I arrived sooner than that, and I said I'm not waiting until 4. So they gave me this room. It's a really nice room, okay? I love that they have a chair here for you to sit down and take off your shoes. Well, okay, I'm holding my drink, but I'm gonna put it here. Okay, so if you're a solo female traveler, always lock your door. Okay? I mean, even though it's the Ritz and I'm sure it's a safe place, always make it a habit to lock your door. Ta-da! So, and always ask for two key cards, even though you're a solo female traveler. It's just a habit of mine. So I'm going to show you the rest of the room. So they have this nice, yay. And let's go inside their bathroom. See, it has a very coastal, design. Okay. The amenities they use are from Diptyque. Here we go. So I'm not gonna read you every little thing, but they do use, I don't know if you can see it, Diptyque. Okay, so they do use Diptyque, which is a luxury skincare line of lotions, body wash, body oil. Okay. So I love that it's marble, right? And this is the thing about the Ritz-Carlton. Their service is excellent. I would say they offer the best service in the world. I would say a little bit below that is Four Seasons, but they're almost on par. So they have amenities for you here. Okay, they have amenities here. They even give you a weighing scale. So this is their shower. I don't know if you recall, I did a video of the Four Seasons, and I wasn't really impressed with the bathroom. I know they wanted it to be modernized in design, but I felt like they were doing it with a very limited budget. You can see the budget for the Ritz-Carlton is a little bit different. Okay. I'm going to show you the toilet, but toilet. Okay. So let's check out the rest of the room. Okay. And I love this. Now, if you've been to the Philippines, you're going to see a lot of this oyster seashell design on home decors. So they gave me a twin bed. I said I don't care. I don't want to wait anymore. This is their closet. It's very nice. Ta-da. Ta-da. Okay. So it really blends. I love this color. It's like a teal gray, and this is their mini bar. So the water is free. So it's glass water. They offered it free. They have your Keurig pods and all that. There's the mini fridge. Ta-da. So don't take anything from there. They're going to charge you. They have a refrigerator, which was really nice of them. Okay. There's a refrigerator where you can put your food or your takeout. And then they have this. Okay. I don't know if you pay for those. The good news is I don't drink coffee. Do not touch this. Don't touch those. You're gonna pay for those. Yeah. So these are just cubbies. So my room is in front of the courtyard. I said that's fine. Ta-da! So, I'm just gonna rest for a second or so, and then I'll just explore the rest of the hotel. I know I look like a mess. I know. It's just that when I flew into San Jose airport, I was waiting for my rental car and they ran out of rental cars. Apparently, they were overbooked. And after waiting, they said, "Are you willing to drive a minivan?" I'm like, "I'm only one person." But they said, "If you don't drive the minivan, you're going to wait for a long time." So I said, "I'll drive the minivan." So I really just want to rest, get my bearings, but hang in there and I'll give you a tour of the Ritz-Carlton Half Moon Bay. And if there's time, let's go into town. They have a really cute small town. And let's just go walk up and down their main street and see what they have, okay? Thank you for watching. Don't forget to click the like and subscribe button and hang in there. So this Ritz-Carlton hotel has three restaurants. I showed you the first one. It's an outdoor restaurant. And I decided to go eat dinner in the conservatory, which is supposedly modern American cuisine. The third restaurant, I forgot the name, but they offer tasting menu, and I'm really not in the mood for that kind of dinner. I always check out artwork when I go to a hotel, and they really have nice, subtle, but modern artwork in this hotel. So I was looking around, looking for the conservatory, and I think it's gonna be in this hallway. So let's go down in this hallway. Don't you just love the molding? Molding is expensive. I don't have that in my house. So here are another set of art pieces in their hotel.
Here's a little action.
Thank you so much. Can you do it again?
Here we go with our lovely focaccia. A little black sea salt on the butter and a little onion inside the focaccia. There you go.
So after reviewing their menu, I ended up ordering the branzini with red caviar. This is my second time tasting caviar, and I wasn't disappointed. I actually like the texture this time around. It complemented the branzini. So my server said that the branzini was caught fresh this morning, and that's my mashed potato. It is so huge. I did not expect it to be this big. Other than that, bon appetit. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, there's gonna be a part 2. Thank you.